Good evening. My name is Aaron Ward, and I'm proud to serve as the principal of Bucksport High School. It is a true privilege to welcome you to the 2026 commencement ceremony. To our school board members, Superintendent Dr. Tripp, the entire RSU 25 team, our dedicated educators and support staff, family and friends, and especially the class of 2026, thank you for being here to share in this meaningful night of reflection, celebration, and accomplishment. Tonight is more than a ceremony. It is a closing chapter of a journey defined by persistence, growth, and determination. It is a chance to celebrate not only what this incredible senior class has accomplished, but also the many people who helped guide them along the way. To our school board, Superintendent Dr. Tripp, and the RSU 25 administrative team, thank you for your continued commitment to students, for always putting their best interests first, and for providing the support that make nights like this possible. To the many individuals who kept our school running day in and day out, our nurses, custodial and maintenance teams, kitchen staff, bus drivers and office staff, you are essential in everything we do. Your care and consistency create the environment where students thrive, and we are deeply grateful for all you do. I'd also like to recognize those whose impact is often felt every day, even when it's not always seen. Thank you to Mr. Morrill and our technology department for working tirelessly behind the scenes to keep everything running smoothly and reliably. To Mrs. Havey, your dedication to our scholarship program and class night has made these moments truly meaningful. Thank you. And to Mrs. Lamfer and Mrs. Scala, your thoughtful efforts have transformed these end-of-year celebrations into lasting memories for students and families. To our teachers, counselors, and support staff, you are the driving force behind what makes Bucksport High School special. You challenge students to think bigger, support them when the path isn't easy, and help them discover who they are and who they can become. Because of you, these graduates leave with more than knowledge. They leave with a confidence, resilience, skills, and a stronger belief in what they can achieve. It is a privilege to do this work alongside of you. And to our parents and families, this moment belongs to you as well. You've been there through it all. Early mornings, late nights, forgotten lunches, last-minute drop-offs, and everything in between. You remember that first day of kindergarten, the oversized backpacks and the nervous goodbyes. And now, somehow, you're here at graduation. You've watched them grow, learning to read, navigating friendships, figuring out how to get to school on time, and still manage to grab Duncan. Overcoming setbacks and reaching milestone after milestone. You've cheered them from the stands, waited hours in parking lots, and simply shown up when it mattered most. You've seamlessly adapted to changing slang, changing schedules, and sometimes changing moods. Through every high and low, you've offered steady support, love, and guidance. Tonight reflects your efforts as much as theirs. Thank you for your trust, your partnership, and your unwavering support of your children and our school community. Seniors, at this time, I'd like to pause and give you a chance to express your thanks. Look out into the crowd and find your family, friends, or someone who played a role in helping you reach this point. Whether it's a wave, a smile, a nod, take a moment to show your appreciation for those who have helped you get to this moment. And to the class of 2026, it has been a privilege to watch you grow into the incredible people we celebrate tonight. You have filled Bucksport High School with personality, purpose, and pride. From the classroom to the stage, the field, and the shop, you've shown what it means to work hard, support one another, and rise to challenges. You've created memories that will stay with this school long after you leave. Moments of achievement, personal bests, championship performances, moments of pause to enjoy your art, music, and talents, moments of pride as you took on the world in robotics and gave back to the community, moments of laughter, and even moments of struggle that shaped your character. You leave not just as graduates, but as leaders, problem solvers, and contributors. I'm proud of you, I believe in you, and I cannot wait to see the impact you will make beyond the world at Bucksport High School. As is tradition, the graduating seniors and publications class helped select the theme of this speech. This year's process brought no shortage of ideas. At least 6, maybe 7. Some simple, some creative, and some I cannot repeat. And all of them reflections of the spirit of this moment. After thoughtful consideration and conversation, one idea ultimately stood out as the clearest reflection of this class and this occasion. More than a diploma, the legacy that moves us forward. And it fits, because what you've built here goes far beyond grades, a transcript, or a single moment. Tonight represents years of growth, resilience, and shared experiences. It began in elementary school when your backpack was bigger than you and tying your shoes felt like a major accomplishment. And it has led you to this milestone together. Your diploma reflects hard work and commitment, but it stands for something deeper. The relationships you formed, challenges overcome, and character built along the way. You've shown up for one another and strengthened the sense of community that defines BHS. What truly endures is not the piece of paper. It is how you treat others, how many memories you've made, how you rise above setbacks, how you impact the lives around you, and how you carry that impact forward into whatever comes next. When you first walked into these halls, you were different people than you are today. Some confident, some uncertain, some with clear plans, others still searching. Over time, you've changed. You've learned to adapt when things don't go as planned, to push through adversity, to rely on others, and to become someone others could rely upon. Think about the moments that defined your time here. The laughter in the hallways, the pressure before a big test with Mr. Jones or your HCTC instructor, the excitement of a game or performance, or another Dad Joke Friday, and the quiet conversations that meant more than you expected. Think about decorating the hallways at homecoming, the awkward .5s you took with teachers and friends, hitting the gritty, and styling Mrs. Morrison's room with those now famous fake trees. All examples of the generosity, determination, humor, spirit, and joy you brought into this building every day. Think about the setbacks, because they matter too. The times you didn't succeed right away, when you had to regroup and decide whether to give up or keep going. Think about the lessons learned outside of the classroom, on field trips, where you discovered that sometimes the most valuable takeaway is knowing what not to do, like giving your personal financial information to a stranger. In all those moments, you weren't just getting through high school, you were becoming. That is your legacy. But let's be clear, what you hold on to tonight is more than a diploma. It tells a story, the story of who you were when you began and who you are today. A story that's shaped by early mornings, long practices, late night studying, and the moments when you had to dig deeper than you thought possible. It's found in the memories you share, winter carnivals, March Madness moments like watching Mrs. Rodriguez take on Just Dance, and the senior staff basketball game when competition gave way to connection, community, and a few pulled muscles, reminding us that experience has limitations. No two diplomas carry the same story because no two journeys are the same. And that is what makes this moment so powerful. This is your story, and it's only just the beginning. Your diploma is also a symbol of perseverance. There were obstacles along the way, moments of frustration, moments when the path wasn't clear, and moments of fear that you would get caught on your cell phone. And yet, you kept going. You showed up, you put in the effort, you learned how to fail and try again. Sometimes perseverance looked like opening your Chromebook at 11:47 p.m., realizing an assignment was due at 11:59, and convincing yourself that 12 minutes was plenty of time. Sometimes perseverance looked like sitting in Fenway Park on the senior trip, wrapped in a poncho, completely waterlogged, wondering if the rain would ever stop, yet staying until the final out because the experience was worth it. More often, it looked like getting out of bed on a dark February morning and showing up, even when you were tired, stressed, or overwhelmed. 4 years later, those ordinary moments have led to an extraordinary one. Perseverance is not about never struggling. It's about refusing to stay down. That is a strength you now carry with you, and it will matter far more in your future than anything that came easily. Your diploma is a testament of the power of community, because none of you got here alone. Behind every graduate is a network of support. Families who sacrificed, teachers who guided, friends who encouraged and showed up for one another, and mentors who believed in you, even when you struggled to believe in yourself. This diploma reflects not only your effort, but the strength of the entire community that stood beside you every step of the way. A community that lined the streets for your championship parades down Main Street, filled the seats at your art shows, sporting events, concerts, and drama productions, welcomed you as interns into their business, and opened their wallets to support fundraising efforts, whether pounds of beef jerky, buckets of cookie dough, or bowls of cheddar pasta. In a world that can often feel disconnected, that sense of connection matters deeply and is worth holding on to and continuing to build. The school and these towns haven't just witnessed your growth, they've been a part of it. And now, as you step forward, you carry with you not just a diploma, but the lessons, values, and spirit of this great community. And yes, finally, your diploma is your ticket to the future. This diploma opens doors, it creates opportunities. It's a launching point into whatever path you choose next. But understand this, the diploma itself will not define your future. What matters is how you use it, how you apply what you've learned, continue to grow, and choose to show up every day. As you leave here tonight, life will ask more of you than what you accomplished in high school. It will ask who you are, what you stand for, and how you use your talents and experiences to make a difference. So let me offer a few things to carry with you. Guidelines for the road ahead, rooted in the legacy you've already begun. First, carry forward your resilience. Life will not always go as planned. There will be moments when things feel uncertain, when doors don't open the way you expected. In these moments, remember what you've already proven, that you can adapt, grow, and keep moving forward. Second, lead with integrity. The choices you make when no one is watching will define you far more than the ones made in the spotlight. Be honest, be accountable, do what is right, even when it's difficult. Your legacy will be built not in grand gestures, but in consistent, everyday decisions. Third, value people. The relationships you built here have shaped your experiences in ways that grades and accolades never could. As you move forward, invest in others. Listen, support, encourage. The impact you have on people will be one of the most meaningful measures of your life. And finally, be bold in pursuing what matters. You do not need to have every answer right now. You do not need a perfect plan, but you do need the courage to take the next step. The future is not something that simply happens to you. It's something you make happen. There will be times when you question yourself. In these moments, remember that you're not starting from scratch. You're building on the strength, growth, and character you've already earned. The lessons learned in these classrooms, the friendships forged through shared experiences, the resilience built through setbacks, and the support of those who believe in you have prepared you for what comes next. Class of 2026, you are ready. Not because everything ahead is certain, and not because you have all the answers, but because you have learned how to move forward when things are uncertain. You've learned how to adapt, persevere, and continue growing through every challenge and opportunity. As you leave Bucksport High School, carry that confidence with you. Build lives that reflect on the very best of who you are, value the relationships that have shaped you, embrace the opportunities ahead, and strive to leave every place you go better than you found it. Tonight, you receive a diploma, but what you carry forward is far greater. The pride of this community, the character you have built, and the legacy already in motion. As you embark on the next journey, I thought I would leave you with a little dad joke from a dad himself. I used to hate facial hair, but then it grew on me. All right. And honestly, that's exactly what I'm asking of you now. Keep growing, even when it feels uncomfortable at first. Keep pushing forward and keep believing in what you are capable of becoming. And if that joke made you smile, cringe, or even roll your eyes a little, I hope you remember this. The best parts of life are often a little corny. They make us laugh, connect us, and stay with us longer than we ever expected. My hope is the lessons, friendships, and memories you've built here will do the same. Congratulations, class of 2026. Go forward, make your mark, and as always, go Bucks.
Congratulations, seniors. Good evening. My name is Lori Stevens, and I had the pleasure of being the advisor of the class of 2026. I would like to introduce this year's class officers. Class President, Allie Hanscom. Vice President, Lydia Carter. Secretary, Ava Tweedy. And co-treasurers, Abby Wilson and Lexi Raymond.
My name is Allie Hanscom, and I am the president of the class of 2026. On behalf of the class of 2026, we would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to those who have provided exceptional leadership to support us throughout our high school journey. We are especially grateful to Mr. Ward and Mr. Magus. Your presence at games, in the classroom, and here tonight is truly appreciated. Your leadership has made a significant impact on our high school experience. We would also like to thank Dr. Tripp and our fellow administrators. Your continuous support and hard work for your dedication has been invaluable. Thank you for your unwavering commitment to the class of 2026. The class of 2026 would also like to thank the family and friends who have supported us throughout these past years and years to come. We are greatly appreciative of your support and encouragement, especially navigating the changes and obstacles of high school. For this, we are extremely grateful. Thank you for your support of the class of 2026.
My name is Lydia Carter, and I am the Vice President for the class of 2026. On behalf of the class of 2026, I would like to express our deepest gratitude to all the teachers who have helped us grow during our time in Bucksport. Over the past 13 years, your unwavering support and dedication to our education have not gone unnoticed. It is because of your hard work and commitment that we are here today, ready to embark on our next journey. We would also like to extend a special thank you to Miss Prescott and Miss Simpson. Your efforts in keeping us updated on daily events, tirelessly answering all of our questions, and always greeting us with a smile have made our school experience all the more enjoyable and manageable. Thank you all for your constant support and dedication to the class of 2026.
My name is Ava Tweedy, and I am the secretary for the class of 2026. On behalf of the class of 2026, I would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to those who have supported us throughout this year. Firstly, we are deeply grateful to our advisor, Mrs. Stevens. Your guidance and support have been invaluable in helping us successfully fundraise for our senior trip and senior barbecue. We appreciate all the time and effort you have invested in making these events possible, and we can't thank you enough. Additionally, we would like to thank Mrs. Sarah Lamford and Jen Scala for the dedication and hard work this week in preparation for class night and graduation. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed, and we are incredibly thankful for everything you have done to make these events memorable for us. Thank you all for your continuous support and dedication to the class of 2026.
My name is Lexi Raymond.
And I'm Abigail Wilson.
And we are the treasurers for the class of 2026. On behalf of the class of 2026, we would like to extend our sincere thanks to those who have supported us throughout this crucial year.
We are especially grateful to the guidance department, Mrs. Havey, Mrs. Slosher, and Mr. Pelletier. Your hard work and dedication have played an important part in helping us apply for college, scholarships, and employment. Additionally, your assistance in selecting challenging classes has ensured that we are well prepared for whatever our future has in store for us. You always answer our many, many questions that we have, and the three of you believed in us and pushed us to achieve our goals. You celebrated the big and small wins alongside us. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Lindsay Carrier, and I am honored to be named the Class of 2026 Second Honors Essayist. When I heard I was going to have to speak today, I didn't really know what to talk about, because to be completely honest, my time throughout high school hasn't been full of the fun, core memories most people have. Yes, there were some fun times and a couple friends, but I didn't peak in high school. I never really fit in, and it was always just kind of me and my family in my corner cheering me on. So today, I'm speaking for those who never really fit in. It takes somebody really strong to go through high school without somebody you really know actually wants you at their lunch table. But eventually you find a teacher who teaches you more than their required curriculum, and that is the part you should remember about high school. I don't even know how to put into words how impactful Mrs. Smith has been on my life. I had her as a sophomore in biology and then again in AP biology as a junior. She is one of those teachers that just does it all and loves every second of it. She is truly made for teaching. She really wants her students to not only understand the material, but to master it too, making her students' education more than just a grade. And that's what sets her aside from the rest. With this, you could assume that the workload from her class was a lot, and you'd be correct. Junior year me would not agree to this, but standing here today, I am so grateful for the intense workload I had from that class, and overall junior year because I learned so much educationally, but arguably more important things about time management and how to handle burnout. Another teacher whose class contributed to the burnout, but now somehow I'm thankful for it, Miss Petrulis, my biomedical science teacher at HCTC. She has helped me so much in preparing for college, including helping me choose a major, helping me find my passions, and throughout my senior year has helped me with more scholarships and college applications than I can even count, even though that's not her job title. She helped me realize that I want to and can dedicate my life to science and help find a cure for the disease that is the reason my grandfather is watching from heaven today. So a special thank you to you. And I couldn't get through all these thank yous without thanking my family, so thank you for all your love and support and for pushing me to do my best. Overall, throughout high school, you'll make friends and lose some, and learn along the way who's really there for you. You'll have teachers you don't like, and teachers you don't realize how impactful they'd be on your life until after the class has ended. So to the students sitting in the crowd today who don't quite fit in, your popularity status doesn't define you. That's not the part that matters. What matters is that you keep your head up, keep going, find your passions in life, find a way to pursue them, and be unapologetically you. Build connections with teachers like Mrs. Smith and Miss Petrulis, and know that confidence isn't having all the answers. It's being willing to keep going anyway. Thank you.
Hello all. For those of you who don't know, my name is Jack Morrison, and I am the first honors essayist of the class of 2026. I remember attending my older sister Meg's top 10 dinner banquet with my parents freshman year, right here in this gym. And I told them, I hope you enjoy this meal because this is the last top 10 dinner you'll be attending. I was mostly just trying to make a joke and get a laugh, but at the time, I meant it. At the time, I didn't expect much of myself academically. So as you could guess, I definitely didn't expect to be standing here giving a speech today. And I especially didn't expect it to be so hot in this gym. I see a lot of you using your programs already. I've been to a lot of graduations. If my math is correct, at least 5. I always wondered what the graduates felt like. What was it like to be up on the stage and finally have the feeling of being done? Most of all, I wanted to know what they were going to miss, if anything at all. I figured they were probably thinking of all the big things, the dances, the ceremonies, the big games. Now, as for my fellow graduates, I have no idea what they'll miss the most. Maybe it will be hard class and studying hard when they really don't want to. Maybe it will be surprise tests on a Monday that they certainly weren't prepared for. I'm sure it won't be. Or maybe it won't be anything at all and they can't wait to leave this place. I don't know. But who I know I can speak for is myself. What I really don't want to leave behind is the everydays. Every day laughing with my friends. Every day going to school with the people I grew up with. Every day seeing my parents. Every day being a part of a family at this school. Every day practicing after school, exhausting myself, and then on the way home, drinking an entire half-gallon of chocolate milk. I'm not only going to miss the sweet things, the things that made my day better, because as much as we don't want to admit, there are just as many things that can make your day worse, and those still matter just as much to me. What comes to mind is sitting awake in my bed, well past the time I should be awake, staring at my computer screen because I procrastinated yet again, a skill I have unfortunately spent 4 years perfecting. Or hearing the final whistle blow on a season that just didn't feel complete. Or taking a deep breath and turning in a test that even though I studied for, it might as well have been in Greek. I will miss those small, sadder moments just as much. I will miss them because I know that's all a part of it, a part of becoming who I am. That's really what high school is. It's every day, whether you like it or not. It's making mistakes, it's making friends, it's having an experience. High school is labeled as a place to learn, and that's true, it is. But it's never only been about where we are. So even though I can't speak for my classmates, as everybody's experience is different, there is one thing I can say with certainty. Everybody you see here has changed. Everybody you see here has grown, and everybody you see here is about to take their next steps. And while we might not know which directions those steps will be, or how long our strides will carry us, I couldn't be more proud to have walked this path with all of you. As we leave here today, we'll all take different paths. Some of us will head to college, some of us to work, some to places we've dreamed of for years, and some of us are still figuring it out. But wherever we go, we will take pieces of this place with us. We will carry the lessons we learned, the friendships we built, the mistakes we made, and the memories we never expected to matter so much. Years from now, I don't think we'll spend most of our time remembering homework assignments or grades on a transcript. I think we'll remember the conversations in the hallways, the bus rides, the practices after school, the teachers who believed in us, and the people who made ordinary days worth looking forward to. Those are the moments that become stories that we tell. When I sat at my sister's top 10 dinner years ago and joked that my parents were attending their last one, I never imagined I would be standing here today. If high school has taught me anything, it's that life has a funny way of surprising you. It turns out making confident predictions as a teenager isn't always a reliable strategy. The person you are today is not necessarily the person you'll be tomorrow. So, to my classmates, keep surprising yourselves. Take chances, make mistakes, work hard. Appreciate the people around you, and don't rush through the ordinary moments, because one day you'll look back and realize they were never ordinary at all. To our families, teachers, coaches, and staff members, and everyone who helped us get here, thank you. We would not be standing here without you. And finally, to the class of 2026, congratulations, we've made it. The everydays that brought us here may be ending, but the experiences, memories, and people that shaped us will stay with us forever. And have a fabulous Friday. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Lydia Carter, and I am the valedictorian for the class of 2026. When I was born, they gave out pink ice cream. My grandmother owned a restaurant at the time, and when I was born, she was so full of joy, she gave out pink ice cream in my honor. There's so much pressure at this time in our lives to go out and do something so remarkable, so important. And I believe that everyone here will do something important. But let's not forget that there is so much joy in rather unremarkable things. There's so much pressure on us to do something incredible, to accomplish something that's never been done before, to have something huge happen to us. I think that's foolish. You might do something unheard of, something magical, but if you don't like your life, it doesn't really matter. Here's what I think is important: enjoying your life. I encourage you all to go out and really enjoy being just okay. Your existence is worth celebrating. You will never look back on your life and think, I ate too much pink ice cream. Let yourself feel joy, even when it comes in the form of something small. Just to show you all how it's done, I'd like to take the opportunity to do something small that brings me joy and embarrass my baby brother at school one last time. I don't think there's a single thing that I'll miss more than being able to see you every day. I'm so lucky to wind up with my best friend as a brother. I also want to thank my mom. You all know my mom. Has anyone here heard of Gilmore Girls? It's a really good show. I would recommend it. In Gilmore Girls, the main character, Rory, graduates from her high school as valedictorian. And when she's giving her speech, she talks about everything her mom has done for her, how she gave Rory such great role models, and how she guided and took care of her through these past 18 years. Rory ends her speech by saying, I don't know if she ever realized that the person I most wanted to be was her. Although saying something like this in my speech might bring me joy, it would also make me cry, which isn't something I'm looking to do much more of today. But just let it be known that if I could, I would. Lastly, I would like to thank my dad. Every morning when I was running late, he made me breakfast. Every night when I was so upset because I could not understand Greek mythology for the life of me, he dropped everything so that he could read it and we could talk about it. My dad would do anything for me. So as a thank you, let me end with something small that will bring him joy. I'd like to quote my dad's favorite show, The West Wing, and ask you all, what's next? Thank you so much, and congratulations to the class of 2026.
RSU 25 school board members, and Superintendent Dr. Tripp, it is with great honor that I present to you these candidates for graduation. I hereby certify that the students receiving diplomas tonight have met all of the graduation requirements set forth by the school board and the state of Maine.
Sadie Marie House. Peyton Elizabeth Savage. Lexi Raymond. Lakin May Varnum. Brianna Lee Rotella. Haley Lynn Rose. Brenna Teresa Converse. Avia Carter. Lydia Page Carter. Allison Elaine Hanscom. Abigail Lynn Allen. Victoria Sonia Foster. Madison Lee Rose. Sophie Ryan Jackson. Abigail Elizabeth Wilson. Ryan Carly Allen. Ariana Marie Kennedy. Brianna Ames. Caitlin Rose Smith. Kyrie E. Ireland. Stella Williams. Paige Ann Marie Steele. Pepper Michelle Tilley. Connie Jane Esty. Hunter S. Young. Cole Thomas Casey. Caden Gravewa. Emily Scherer. Annette M. Carter. Morgan Lynn Scott. Madeline Benoit Johnson. Patience Rain Ali Yurchik. Charlotte Riley Fleming. Allison Seeds. Chloe A. Norwood. Kylie Sky Patterson. Remington Grindle. Zach Westcott. Dominic Adams. Logan Eaton. Landon Michael Goslin Iazeri. Marlon Everett Sukup Orchid. Tarquin Frankie Curry. Cameron Thomas Orchid. Eliza Jane Robinson. Charlie Ann Bivens. Emily Dale. Cadence May Marie Silva. Alyssa Nicole Sanborn. Addison Elizabeth Crockett. Iris Danforth. Jaden Canning. Sarayan Young. Zachary Sean Havey Chambers. Alex Dragon. Michael Allen. Tyler Scott Parsons. Dawson Sukforth. Aiden Jason Tweedy. Trent Ryan Goss. Danon Xavier Stewart. Jack David Morrison. Ryan Logan Winchester. Addison Goss. Olivia Marie Shute. Lindsay Elaine Carrier. Cadence Nicole May Hills. Cadence Rose DeWitt. Bella Nicole Rain Gatcomb. Olivia L. McGarvey.
Ava Lynn Tweedy. It is my pleasure to present to you the Bucksport High School graduating class of 2026.